Title: The Whispering Tunnels. In the heart of the city, there lay an abandoned subway station, long forgotten by the rush of modern life. Known only as Hollow Street Station, it had become the epicenter of numerous urban legends that haunted the whispers of teenagers. Stories claimed it was haunted by the souls of the lost, the ones who vanished without a trace on the last train of the night. Others spoke of a mysterious figure called the Lurker, said to roam the darkened tunnels, dragging those unfortunate enough to encounter him into the shadows. Curiosity, as it often does, brought a group of friends together: Alex, Jenna, Greg, and Mia. Heavy jackets clung to their bodies as they prepared for their descent into the underworld beneath the bustling streets. Smartphones equipped with flashlights, a sense of bravado, and the thrill of adventure filled the air. "Come on, it's just an old station. We'll be fine," Greg insisted, smirking as he popped open a soda, the fizz echoing in the still night air. "And if we're not?" Mia replied, her voice laced with a hint of concern. "I heard some kid went missing around here last fall." "Those are just stories, Mia. Urban legends. You know how it is," Jenna chimed in, rolling her eyes playfully. With laughter trailing behind them, the group approached the rusty gates of Hollow Street Station. Creeping through the gap they'd pried open, the atmosphere shifted immediately, the air thicker and almost sterile, as if it had been untouched by time. The light from their phones danced nervously across the crumbling tiled walls, revealing faded ads and cobwebs. "All right, let's split up. We can cover more ground," Greg suggested. "We'll meet back here in an hour." "No way," Mia exclaimed, her unease blooming. "We should stay together." "Stop being such a chicken," Greg laughed, heading down the dimly lit tunnel. Jenna followed closely, her adventurous spirit firing up. Alex exchanged glances with Mia, a shared anxiety flickering in their eyes. The two boys ventured into the gloom, leaving Jenna and Mia reluctantly behind. As the echoes of their footsteps faded, the girls could feel the oppressive silence envelop them. "Let's look around," Jenna whispered, her voice barely above a breath. They wandered through the station, flitting past crumbling benches and shattered glass. Suddenly, a soft sound broke the stillness, a faint whisper. Mia froze, her heart hammering against her ribcage. "Did you hear that?" Jenna nodded, her expression shifting from playful to serious. "It sounded like someone calling." "Maybe we should just leave," Mia suggested, but it was too late. The allure of rumors and stories had anchored them here. In the fading light, Jenna stepped forward, calling, "Hello? Is anyone down here?" The whisper returned, distinct and urgent. "Help me." Mia's blood ran cold. "This isn't funny, Jenna. We should go back." But Jenna was already moving further into the dark. Beneath their feet, the gnarled subway tracks twisted into shadows. "Come on, it's just a prank, right? Let's see where this goes." As they proceeded deeper into the tunnel, the whispers solidified into a cacophony, voices layering upon one another, rising in desperation. "Help, help, help! Mia, can you hear that?" Jenna's eyes glinted with excitement, but Mia's pulse quickened with dread. Each step grew heavier, and the whispering voices took on an ethereal quality. They began to sound less like cries for help and more like tormented wails. "Get out!" they cried, swirling around them. The ground beneath them trembled as Jenna gasped, "Maybe we should just turn back." But before anyone could move, a low growl emanated from the darkness ahead. The flickering light from their phones revealed a shadowy figure standing at the far end of the tunnel, eyes glinting with an unnatural lust for something. Fear, perhaps. Panic surged through Mia, and she grabbed Jenna's arm. "Run!" she screamed, yanking her away from the lurking figure. They sprinted back through the tunnels, the voices now screaming in rage, echoing behind them, "Come back! You cannot escape!" As they burst through the crumbling entrance of Hollow Street Station, they barely paused to catch their breath before bolting into the night. Heart racing, Mia glanced back but saw only the open darkness, a gaping mouth ready to swallow the unwary. The two girls reunited with Greg and Alex, who were laughing over an urban legend they had overheard from some old graffiti. Their joy was short-lived as the girls recounted their experience. "Yeah, right. You guys just got scared." Greg dismissed their fears, but the unease gnawed at Mia. Weeks rolled by, life resumed, but that night haunted Mia. The whispers, the growls, the shadow. they lingered like shadows at the back of her mind. A sense of dread warped around her as the city seemed to change. Sidewalks were closer, buildings towered higher, and every dark corner felt alive. One evening, having ventured out to meet her friends, she heard the whispers once again. They called from the folds of the city, pulling and tugging at her consciousness. The closer she got to Hollow Street, the louder they became. She could already hear the same chilling words, echoing back like a chilling memory. Come back. You cannot escape. And suddenly, she understood. Urban legends aren't just tales, they're warnings. Some stones should remain unturned. Some doors should never be opened. But as Mia took one hesitant step towards the station, she realized too late that the haunting whispers might just suck her into the darkness once more.